Yeah, this is a weird one. Remember Lionhead Studios? Peter Molyneux's old studio? You know, the guys who made the Fable series? Well, back in 2003, when the studio were working on the original Fable, they were targeted by a little group of trolls known as Kibits. Former Lionhead community chief Sam Van Tilburg told a BAFTA Games panel event on Tuesday how the company adopted some pretty unusual tactics to hunt down and silence the trolls for good. Seriously, members of the panel were actually gasping when he was telling the story because, well, it's pretty weird. Tilburg said the trolls had managed to get their hands on some screenshots of the game, one of which showed the hero of Fable stabbing a little kid through the head. It was never meant to be released for obvious reasons, Tilburg said, but they managed to get their hands on more material unannounced to this day, and they threatened us, the community team, with releasing them. So these trolls threatened Lionhead with releasing these pictures, and obviously the community team did not want that to happen. And in their efforts to stop it, the team were able to actually track down where the guy who posted the pictures was living, thanks to his IP address, which was available to Lionhead because he'd been posting on the company's own forums. They found out he was a 16-year-old kid and then managed to get a hold of his high school records through a mate, which sounds dodgy as f***. The records included a poem he recited at his end-of-year class. Tilburg described how Lionhead wrote a public message as Lionhead Studios to the group Kibits, which included the opening lines of that poem. And they even mentioned the landmark that this guy could see from his house, suggesting they knew where he lived. Tilburg then told the guy, "You've got to stop this now, otherwise I pass all this information on to your mum." Yeah, so I'm not sure how I feel about this. On the one hand, trolls are assholes, so I admire anyone who takes the fight to them directly using their own tactics. Oh, and threatening to tell someone's mum is just about the best put down any adult can give any child on the internet. But this is pretty illegal, right? I don't know, it just doesn't feel like the smartest move for a games developer to go digging through some kid's records, going through a mate to do it, and then indicating publicly that you know where this kid lives. It really could have backfired as a massive scandal for Lionhead before Fable was ever released. But if I'm honest, I like how they tried to take more of a human approach to this and just keeping it a bit less corporate than most companies would have. These guys at Lionhead were clearly just having a laugh with the whole thing. Tilburg admitted that the studio's legal team were only ever told about this later on, and what they did actually kind of worked. Tilburg ended the story by saying, "He kept quiet and he was a very kind, polite boy after that." Sinister, but he did go on to say that the two have met many times since all this happened, at community events and so on. So this is a weird one. How do you feel about it? Did Lionhead do the right thing? Or hey, it was 2003, who cares? Let us know down in the comments. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.